Hi guys, welcome back, Scatlink here, and we're off for more of Super Mario Maker, my custom courses. The last course that we showed off was Luigi's Mansion EGAD's Lab, a 2D rendition of the 3D GameCube game Luigi's Mansion, basically, and you can access EGAD's Lab as well. But in this episode, I'm going to show off the first water level of Donkey Kong Country, called CAPERS. This is an exact recreation, and it was really difficult to actually... Oh, hello. Someone just played my Torian Escape course, which is actually, funnily enough, next episode. I just heard another noise. Oh, he started as well. Oh, okay then. So, that's cool. But anyway, a bit of interruption right there. But yeah, this is like an exact recreation of the first water level of Donkey Kong Country called CAPERS. And yeah, so let's go play through it and obviously talk about it, because I need to show everything off. Okay, so just like usual, you would start here. Now, immediately you might be thinking, why am I using Super Mario Bros. U instead of Super Mario Bros? I could use the Mystery Mushroom to become DK or Diddy, or hell, Donkey Kong Jr. if I wanted to spice things up a bit. But I decided, well, this green doesn't really work that well, even though most of the background is green. The background isn't blue in Donkey Kong Country, it's more like a dark blue, not a light blue, and this is kind of the dark blue I wanted. Plus, you can't have DK and Diddy following you behind you all the time, but I have put in custom sound effects. That's why I haven't moved, because this block is supposed to represent a DK barrel, and when you hit it, of course you won't hear that sound online. You'll have to download the stage to your actual course bot in order to, you know, actually hear that DK tag barrel being broken open. Anyway, this that we just got here is supposed to represent a Kong letter. That's why it makes a noise when we do stuff. Dodge this guy. Of course, I can't have fake flooring, so I had to do that. And this is supposed to be that little area where you know, get all the bananas, and this one block here is a coin block, gives you 10 coins. That's supposed to represent a banana bunch that gives you 10 bananas. So every coin is pretty much represented as bananas. These fish obviously represent the little biters or whatever they're called, the chomps. I don't know. What are they called, chomps? I'm not too sure. Now, this door here that I just did, look at that, we're already at the end. That's because this door is supposed to represent the warp barrel. If you go up after you take that doorway, like if you go up in this bit, if you look carefully, there's something pushing you upwards. That's because there's actually one of those one-way areas that are going to stop you from entering the door again if you take that. So we don't want to take the warp barrel this time. So let's just head back this way. Now, when you're underwater, you can't really attack enemies in Donkey Kong Country. Instead, you get on guard. That's what this fire flower is for. It's to represent on guard as well as an extra hit, just like it is in Donkey Kong Country. So if you had like if you had Donkey and Diddy, and then you have En Garde, it allows you to kill the people on the floor. Now, of course, once again, we've got the sub-level trickery here. I couldn't continue it because we were maxed out, but at the same time, I had to do quite a lot of trickery. That mushroom's supposed to represent the life balloon, and this is obviously another DK barrel, so that's cool. Hopefully we'll keep on guard, quote-unquote, on guard. That fireball bounced right over that cheap, are you serious? God damn it. Alright, so let's get past here. Now, of course, this game doesn't have... Super Mario Maker does not allow you to make checkpoints. This is supposed to be the checkpoint barrel, but because I just couldn't think of anything to represent that, I just chose an ice block, just out of randomness. There's supposed to be another bunch of bananas. It's literally an exact recreation. I looked at a map, and then I had to try and make it exact, and I actually maxed out the block cap on both sub-levels. So yeah, that's a little bit interesting. Anyway, we just got another Kong letter right there, so let's keep going onwards. I'm going to time out in a minute otherwise. There's another En Garde right there. I think I'll leave him there. Now we've reached the beginning of this sub-level, but when we go in, we can actually continue like that. This is supposed to be obviously another DK barrel. I mean, if we do take damage, we can go over there. It's just that I haven't put anything in the middle other than there is an invisible coin block in between that, in that little gap over there of those coins, but it just gives you another coin. It's supposed to represent the shit. It's supposed to represent the shit, yes. It's supposed to represent what's it? The golden statue? I think it's Espresso, the ostrich. I think that's the statue. As you can see here, we're technically in the actual map of the Donkey Kong country. We're at the top of the level, and as I maxed out my cap, I couldn't actually fill up the gap at the top. But as we're at the top of the level, it doesn't really matter. But I had to go back to the other sub-level anyway, because you can't change what sub-level the exit's on. And we made it to the end, so let's go... Oh no, wait, hang on, I better wait. Because I haven't got another hit, so I'm not going to try. Oh yeah, that chomp down there is supposed to represent the clam, the only clam in the level. So that's our last Kong letter, which is amazing. And if we just make it all the way over here before time runs out, this arrow is supposed to represent the exit sign. We finished the level, and those coins are supposed to represent the Kong letters, and that give you a 1-up. And of course, if you go to the top, you get that 1-up. So, there you go. Okay, so now that we're in the course editor, I can actually show you some stuff. So, of course, like I said here, we have the actual recorded bird sound effect here. And of course, I went online and got the sound clip and put that in. And it was very nice high clarity as well. So that's pretty cool. But that's pretty much the only sound effect I've used. So, let's just get out of there. Come over here and whatnot. We've got that door that goes here, and that's really like the only door, like I said. So we got all that. Now look at this empty space here. What is that for? Well, like I said, I maxed out the block cap. As you can see, I can't even tap a block and place them down. I just can't. I did not do that. What the hell? Give it that. So as you see, I can't place any blocks. So yeah, I'm already maxed out. That's pretty bad. And like I already said, coins are maxed out as well. So that's what this is. Because as you can't see it from down here, and from... What's the other vantage point? Over here, I think. You can't see that big gap, so that works out really well. But you can see the top of the level. And we're supposed to be at the bottom, so all this had to be filled in. So that was kind of a thing. So you come all the way through here, then you go through the pipes. So let's just hit the sub-level. And then we're through here, you come around here, you go up there, all the way through this way. In fact, there's supposed to be like, this ain't really supposed to be a platform, but because there was like one massive piece of coral in the background in this level, I thought, well, you know what, this area looks barren, I'll stick that in there. And as you can see, we're at the edge of the map, so of course, once again, had to go into a sub-level. Well, I had to go back into the sub-levels. So I had to keep alternating between the two, and as you can see here, this is all an illusion. Similar to how it is as well when you come out of here later on, this is an illusion. So it was pretty close together. If I made it up to the top of the stage, I wouldn't have had enough blocks to mask the bottom, so doing it this way was actually more smarter. But anyway, back to here. We go all the way through here. Like I said, there's an invisible coin block there. If I could just tap it, it just has a 1-up in it. I thought it had a coin in it, I forgot. And of course, yeah, this was part of the other area that was supposed to join up with here. If you come through here, you can see it. But if you remember when you were on this side, you couldn't see it because the screen wouldn't even scroll this far. Because when you went down, it stops there. So you wouldn't be able to see it. So that's a thing. Anyway, we go back into this pipe. Now, of course, this is supposed to be one massive upwards swim from here to here, and the coins are these 5 coins are supposed to be, well, there's supposed to be 5 coins, but I had to put 4 coins because, like I said, I maxed it out on the thing, and they're all clumped up instead of really spaced out because the pipe cuts most of that out, so that's kind of a thing there. 2 coins here, come all the way through here. Like I said, I almost maxed out the block cap, so yeah, I can only place 2 blocks. That's how bad it was. That's why this level was like one of the hardest levels to make, in my opinion, because I had to keep working around it. And here, well, there's supposed to be 2 coins here after you go through the pipe, and these pipes originally would have 2 coins, but because I had to go back to the other sub-level, because one, I ran out of room, to the exits on the other sub-level, and you can't change it, so I had to go back to sub-level 1, which was annoying, so let me just do that quickly and get back to the other sub-level. It's easier than grabbing it. Pause. Alright, so like I said, we're back here again. You can't see there, but there's the 2 coins here, and then we go on, and there's the end. Of course, I could have just... Of course, in the original, it actually follows through, like, similar to what this is. It, like, closes off to a thin corridor, and then you exit. But of course, this is Mario. You have to work around that, and allow it so that you can actually get the top of the thing, but you can't actually go around upwards and, you know, break the level and the game and everything and explore like this. Well, up to here anyway. So yeah, that's this. Of course, you don't have a lot of time, but it's a very short level. If you take the warp or if you swim through it, shouldn't take you 200 seconds to, well, in the actual game to beat it. Probably 150 if you're very good at speedrunning levels. But yeah, this is my Donkey Kong Country course, Coral Capers, and yeah, I hope you enjoy this stage, just like how we got messages saying that they've enjoyed a stage that I've already made. But yeah, that was a bit dopey at the beginning. But yeah, this is the entire stage, and I hope you enjoy it. Like I said, didn't want to make it in Super Mario Brothers because you can't have more than one Kong. So, and then if you get hit anyway, you revert back to Mario. So at the time, this seemed more appropriate. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the end slate. There's my course, Donkey Kong Country's Coral Capers. Bit of a mess of a level if you look at the maps, like I already showed you, but it works, and yeah, people enjoy it, and I hope you do as well.